If you are in a no contact situation, or you are waiting for a text, a call from someone that you care about, and you want to change that dynamic because you want to have more communication, you want them to be more present in your life to prioritize you, and this can be romantic or platonic. Today, I'm going to tell you how to achieve that, even if you have resistance. And this is not about flipping your thoughts or trying to convince yourself of the opposite. It's quite simple. Everyone can do this, and it really works. But before I get into it, hello everyone. If you're new here, my name is Elle. Welcome to my channel. If you're in need of coaching, go to the description box. The information you need is there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. The easiest way to manifest anything that you have in mind is to have a pure assumption, an assumption that is not contradicted. It means that you're not today affirming, I am in this amazing, happy, healthy, loving relationship. And then tomorrow you are feeling sorry for yourself because you're single, okay? If you're doing this, you're contradicting yourself. You are being double-minded. It's not like you have to go through life thinking, I am right now in that relationship, but you have to embody that wholeness. At least you should think, I know that this that I am experiencing right now is temporary. That's why I can live my life. That's why I can enjoy myself. Maintaining a pure assumption is also the reason why we hear things like set the intention and let go. Because if you're not always revisiting it, then you are not always being confronted with the lack, the contrast in the 3D, okay? But this can be done when you have faith in yourself, trust in the process, in manifestation, when you have had enough experiences that tells you this is going to happen even when you release control. I manifested many things this way, also specific people. And whenever I thought about the desire, I would remind myself, not right now, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to get into this right now. Because I want to focus on the present moment, on whatever I'm doing in this moment, okay? And I did this for 1 or 2 weeks. Then I started noticing the detachment. I'm thinking less and less about that desire. At some point, I will start to not think about it at all, and then it manifests. Of course, if you are still doing the techniques, you're going to get into a predicament because how can you say, I don't want to think about it, but then you are reminding yourself of it all the time, and that's why you set the intention and you let go. However, maybe it's not so easy for you to have faith in yourself and in the process, to allow things to happen, release control, release judgment. And this is totally fine if setting the intention and letting go is not something that you can do right now, because it depends on so many things: your experience, your state of consciousness, the development of your self-concept, okay? If you cannot do this right now, at some point you will be able to do it, okay? But if you can't do it this way, then I'm going to tell you what I did when I was in those situations. And as I said, it's not about flipping your thoughts, but basically what you are going to do is going to help you to shift your awareness from your desire to yourself. And you are also going to reaffirm your new self-concept. You are going to reaffirm the version of you that you want to be in that dynamic with that person, independently of what you desire in that dynamic. If it is someone thinking about you, missing you, chasing you, prioritizing you, whatever you can think of, what most people struggle with is consistency. It is with the mental diet. Remember, we talked about the pure assumption. So people start contradicting themselves because of different reasons. The 3D, the time, the how. They start having intrusive thoughts, negative thinking. How can you keep your assumption pure? How can you not contradict yourself when you maybe have resistance, when you maybe don't believe that this can happen, okay? When you're not sure that this is possible? Well, instead of fostering lack, and lack is going to come from you trying to understand what is happening with them, with those people, okay? When you are leaking your energy and trying to figure out what are they thinking, what are they doing, why aren't their actions aligning with my assumptions, for example. So you are judging everything, you are leaking your energy, and you are fostering lack. Instead of doing those things, you bring your awareness back to yourself. You know why? Because you are going to achieve your goals, not because people are going to make you a favor. It's because of who you are. And you have to start thinking that way. I'm going to achieve this goal because of who I am, what I have to offer, and because I am good enough to achieve that. People sometimes start thinking and acting as if that SP were doing them a favor in coming back, choosing them, prioritizing them, contacting them, whatever you desire. Make sure that you are not thinking that way, because that thought is coming from lack. It's coming from you assuming my SP is better than me. My SP has more to offer than I have. Okay, so I am the weakest link right now. I am the one who has lost something. My SP is having the most amazing time, okay, because they have options. I only have this one person. When you hear people saying, so my SP said this, they said that they don't love me, that they don't want to be with me. So why would they change their minds? In this moment, you know that that person is in lack, that that person thinks that they are less than their desire, that their desire would do them a favor to be in their lives. First of all, people can change their minds. Sometimes we think that we know what we want, but we don't. We understand it when we lose something. This happens with anyone. And secondly, because you are good enough, because you can be the person that offers so much to them that they will never find someone like you. You can be unique. You can be an amazing partner, an amazing friend. You can be exactly what they wanted and didn't know. That's why. And when you start thinking that way, then you are in your power. Your trust should come from who you are and what you have to offer. When you start embodying that, you have it all. You will achieve everything that you can think of. And that's why whenever a thought comes up about my desire, I always bring it back to myself. If it's a positive thought, let's say they are thinking about me, they are missing me, I also add my self-concept to it. And I am like, yeah, of course they are, because I am amazing, because I am the best thing that has ever happened to them, because I am unique and they will never find someone like me. I'm magnetic. People are attracted to my energy. So I go into my self-concept, who I want myself to be or who I want to perceive myself as in that moment. If it's a negative thought, the same thing. You don't have to fear your thoughts. You don't have to become afraid of having intrusive or negative thoughts. How many thoughts do you have in a day? How many silly thoughts do you have in a day? Okay. And not everything is happening. Not everything is manifesting because you are not aligning yourself. You are not identifying yourself with those thoughts. So here is what you are going to create in that situation. When the thought pops up, and let's say the thought is, they don't care about me. Instead of going into that thought and feeling sorry for yourself and being sad about the circumstances and whatever, you have to remind yourself of who you are. You know what? I am a great person. People are lucky to have me in their lives. I'm a blessing. I have so much to offer to my relationships. This is who I am. Okay? Affirm who you are, who you want to be in the relationships that you have. Affirm the version of you that you want to feel as. To be honest, when I have a negative thought, I go into a rampage of self-concept. That thought is not dragging me down. Okay? I'm not doing it a favor. I am too good to deal with those things. I'm too good to waste my time with those realities. I am not going to feel sorry for myself and for the circumstances that I am experiencing. I'm too good for it. And you are too good for it too. But you have to realize that. You have to realize who you are and see life through the person that you are telling yourself that you are, not the victim, not someone who is feeling sorry for themselves, not through the circumstances. You are too good for that. Okay? So that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to talk soon. Bye-bye.